is there anything better than coffee and views like this?
Some lovely autumnal colours today. We're just at the end of October, so just starting to kind of come into winter a little bit. I'm just walking up out of Patterdale. So I'm just heading up to Tarn Pikes, which is one of the infamous Wainwrights. I think it sits at about 550 metres, something like that. So Patterdale is behind me. Quite busy actually today. Passed quite a lot of people already, and I can see quite a few people up ahead on the trail. So yeah, going to head up to Tarn Pikes, have a look up there. Probably won't be able to see much because it's a bit foggy and overcast today. A really nice, really nice autumnal day though. Not too cold, but look at the colours today. That's what I love about autumn, just look at these colours. So yeah, plan is head up to Tarn Pikes, and then head down to Tarn and find a spot to camp. Just started raining, so I'm gonna stick my jacket on. There we go, that's better. Won't bother with the waterproof trousers just yet. Famous last words. It's quite late-ish, it's 4 o'clock, but obviously it starts to get dark around 5, half 5. So hopefully it's not going to take me too long to get up here. And then we'll get settled for the night somewhere. Rain's starting to come down a little bit now, as it was forecast to. I think tonight is going to be around 6-7 millimeters of rain forecast, with a 30 mile an hour wind. Sorry, 30 kilometre an hour wind. So not too bad really. So we'll see how that works out. Stick my trousers on. Hey, did it without falling over. Just took a bit of a wrong turn back there. Whoopsie. Had to walk all the way back up. Tarn Pikes. A little bit to be seen, but as you can see, very wet, very cloudy. Give it a 360 tour anyway. My microphone stopped working, so apologies if the audio isn't great. I'm going to get off here now. I'm going to have a quick snack and make my way down to Tarn, where hopefully it'll be less windy than it is up here. So I'll see you down there. sausages. Underrated snack. Size for my new Durston X-Mid one. It's tiny. Okay, so just put up the tent. So not the first time I've put it up. I've obviously put it up in the garden. I'm going to do some tweaking on it as well, but that was super easy to put up. Really easy. Just peg it out like a rectangle, insert your walking poles, offset, and then attach the inner. So yeah, I'm going to make some adjustments on it now, just get it nice and tightened up, and then I'm going to get inside my tent and get some food on. Really busy spot here. I think there's people camping there. There's obviously a red tent there that you can see, and then there's another guy over there as well. So super busy spot here. Not normally my thing when it's this busy, but you know, still an amazing spot. So anyway, I'm gonna do some tweaking on the tent and then get inside, and I'll see you in there. Okay, so I'm all set up. Obviously you saw how easy it was to set this tent up. It's incredibly easy. I did actually buy that 4-class MT900 trekking pole tent, the white one, and I had to return it because it was just so complicated. Well, I thought it was anyway. Maybe I'm just a bit rubbish at these things, but I just found it so difficult to put up, and difficult to get right as well. Like, it just seemed really loose. The inner tent was actually touching the outer tent for a lot of surface contact, which you don't want. So I just had to return it in the end, and I've gone for this Durston X-Mid 1, I think it's called. Can't remember exactly how much it was. I'll put the price up on the screen. But look how much room there is in it. And to be honest, I've not pitched it amazingly well. You know, the more and more I use it, the better I'll get at pitching it. But there's just so much room. I've got all my wet kit is outside of my inner tent. You know, you've got the double doors, you've got a door on each side. I'll get my head torch on in a bit so you can actually see inside here, because I imagine it's not very good footage right now. But the design of this thing is just so simple, and it's so easy to get a half decent pitch on it. So anyway, I'm gonna get some food on now. I've got all my waterproofs off. They're there. I'm gonna kind of keep kit on this side. I'm gonna do a bit of cooking on this side. Got this new stove from Robbins. I think they're a German brand. Look how tiny it is. It's absolutely tiny. So, first time using it. I mean, I tested it at home, but so I'm gonna chow this down, and then I'm gonna put a brew on after that. As you can hear, there's some serious wind. Tent's getting beaten up a little bit. It's 1 AM now, so I mean it's being pretty relentless. It keeps changing direction now. There's 4 deer over there. That's the noise it kept making last night. Going to be using my AeroPress Go for some decent coffee this morning. Highly recommend getting one of these if you're into your coffee. Really simple to use. So essentially a hand-powered pressure filter. Just get your coffee, put a paper filter in,
Whack your coffee at the top. Do. Right, that'll do. So, then all you need to do is pour your hot water into here. Give it a stir. And then just let that brew for a few minutes. Just one lone tree. Right, so once it's brewed, you take this plunger and all you do is you stick that in the top and then you push down, and I've actually bought the espresso filter which has a smaller hole that pushes the coffee through, so you end up with a little bit of a crema like substance on top, which I'll show you looks something like that. Oh. Now, is there anything better than coffee and views like this? A lot of cloud rolling in now. Right guys, I think I'm going to end the video there. So thanks for watching. That was I don't think I've ever camped out in conditions like that before, but it was a really good test of my new Durston X-Mid 1 tent, which kept me dry despite me setting it up not kind of optimally, but that's something that'll come with practice. You know, the more I use it, the better I will become at pitching it. Like I said before, I'm going to buy some more tent pegs for it, some additional pegs, just to give me that ability to stake it out and pitch it better, to make it a bit more resistant to the wind. So I'm just walking back now over into
down into Patterdale, and yeah, you can see that a lot of cloud rolling in now. Really nice spot there. I can see why it's busy because it is so nice. I prefer the spots where kind of nobody goes, you know, where you can kind of guarantee that it's just going to be yourself there, because that's one of the things that I like about wild camping, is getting out into nature and getting that feeling of being kind of in the wilderness a little bit, which you don't get quite as much when there's, you know, 3 or 4 tents dotted around. But all in all, a really nice spot. Probably a little bit exposed where I was, hence the wind, but still. So yeah, I'm going to end the video there. If you can give the video a like, also please just subscribe if you haven't already. I've been making a few more videos this year, and I've also got some big things planned for next year, where I want to do some multi-day backpacking, wild camping, and also planning a trip to Norway at some point next year as well. So get subscribed, that way you'll get the notifications for when those videos come out. So thanks for watching again, and see you on the next one.